ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, boys and girls, people who hate Tom Brady, and I need a awesome Cleveland Browns jersey. Not because I'm a fan of the Browns, but rather because I'm actually a fan of their uniforms. But anyways, I just wanted to apologize to my fans and say sorry I haven't uploaded an episode in a while. It's just that I've been really busy and had a writer's block and just, you know, creative slump, and yeah, it wasn't my best. But I'm back now, and I promise you that, well, that everything is going to be back to normal a little bit. But today is going to be a cool day, because today I'm going to rebook another bad pay-per-view, and this time we're going to go to Survivor Series. I will rebook some of the SummerSlams that some people don't like 1999, 1994, and 1994, and maybe the maybe one of the first SummerSlams, but that's it. Today we're gonna take a look at some of the Survivor Series, and we're gonna talk about the worst of the worst of Survivor Series, the Survivor Series that makes all the other Survivor Series embarrass. A Survivor Series that had a cool logo and a cool theme to it, but a bad execution. I'm talking about Survivor Series 1999. To start this heinous piece of crap is very muchly the opener. The original opener was the Godfather and D'Lo Brown and the Headbangers versus the Dudley Boys and the Acolytes. It was a comedy match, and not a very good one. Now, if this was a Al Snow or Mick Foley match, they would have done something funny with it. But no, they didn't do it. All this does is just, just does nothing. Nothing. So I'm going to replace it with D'Lo Brown the Godfather versus the Dudley Boys. That's just it. Both the Headbangers and the Acolytes, aka PA, were just wasted. For this match, let it be entertaining. Let them do something fun with it. And just have something fun and entertaining with it. Match number 2. The debuting match of Kurt Angle versus Meat, aka Sean Stasiak, will later on be part of WCW. This was alright. It was a good debut, and while not the best debut match, it's not really a bad debut. So we're gonna keep this one. Match number 3 is is Team Blackman, which consists of Steve Blackman, Val Venus, Sexual Chocolate, Mark Henry, and Gangrel versus the team of the British Bulldog. And no, this is not the original Bulldog, but rather it's more Bulldog, not the British Bulldog we all know and love, the one that wears the awesome tights. No. This is Pants Boot Painkillers Bulldog with the Mean Street Posse. It wasn't good. Don't get me wrong, all 8 of them are trying to make this match good, but they could have made this match much better if Bulldog's team was not just a bunch of random, was not just the Mean Street Posse. Don't get me wrong, they're good wrestlers, but they weren't great in this match. So, sorry man, but no. Oh. Instead, I replaced the Mean Street Posse with, let's say, his partners are the Acolytes, Bradshaw and Farouk, and Poppy Chalo. If you don't know, he's better known as S.A. Rio or Mr. Aguila. If you're a AAA Mexico wrestling fan, and well, you see, British Bulldog paid the Acolytes to be his partners, and also pay Poppy to be part of his team because he couldn't find, well, a partner. For this match, I wanted to be entertaining and fun. Show these 8 at their best. Show Bulldog at his best. Show Poppy, the Acolytes, Mark Henry, Val Venus, Gangrel, and Steve Blackman at their best. Make this match more fun, more entertaining. And the winner and the sole survivors are Val Venus and Mark Henry. Match number 4, the eight women tag team match. It's Ivory, Luna, Jacqueline, and Terry Reynolds versus Mae Young, the Fabulous Moolah, Tori, and Deborah. It sucked. Moving on. Okay. Sorry about that. It's just, this match was just a dud. It wasn't entertaining and fun, so I had to change. So I'm gonna change this match to Terry and Deborah versus Jacqueline and Luna. No disrespect to Terry Reynolds and Ivory, but I just had to pick. I want this match to be fun and some good filler. Make it like 6 minutes of it, and have some fun. Then we get to match number 5, and possibly the most disappointing match of all time. X-Pac versus Kane. It wasn't good, but it's just that it's one of those matches where it has an amazing story, but a crappy build-up. I mean, their Armageddon match was better, but that's not saying a lot. So for this match, I wanted to be a good little man versus big man match. Make it like about 12 minutes of fun. You know, just with weapons, and make it a hardcore match. Yeah, let's do that. With that. Match number 6, and we get another disappointing Survivor Series match, and this is the third one. And this is the second one in my version, but it's also the third one in 1999. It's Team Big Show, Taka Michinoku, Funaki, and the Blue Meanie versus Team Big Boss Man, which consists of Big Boss Man, Albert, or Prince Albert as he was called, Midian, and Viscera. No. This match is more of Big Show just wipes the floor out of Big Boss Man, Albert, Midian, and Viscera. That was me facepalming. Ugh. How could Big Show take out Boss Man, Albert, and... look, I like the Big Boss Man, Big Show storyline, but... really? You could have just made this match entertaining? Ugh, forget it. Look, let's just do the original idea. Big Show, Taka Michinoku, Funaki, and Blue Meanie versus Team Big Boss Man. For this match, I wanted to be 12 minutes of fun and entertainment. Just make it all out. Just make it, awesome, epic, fun. Show Taka Michinoku, Funaki, and Blue Meanie at their best with Big Show on their side. The sole survivors are actually Big Show, Blue Meanie, and Funaki. And then we get to the actually best match of this entire piece of crap pay-per-view. China, who is the IC champion, and the only women to win the IC champion. Awesome, by the way. With Mrs. Kitty, aka the Cat, versus Y2J Chris Jericho. This match was just fun and entertaining. It was just, they both had really good chemistry, and, well, let's just keep this match the same. Match number 8 is Edge and Christian and the Hardy Boys versus Too Cool, Grandmaster Sexy and Scotty 2 and the Hollies, Hardcore and Crash. This was the second best match of this entire pay-per-view. And this was also the second match other than the China versus Chris Jericho match where they actually felt like they gave a damn about it. So let's keep this match the same. Just entertaining all around. Match number 9. Al Snow and Mankind versus the New Age Outlaws, Billy Gunn and Road Dogg. This was disappointing. It wasn't entertaining. And you would think a match with Al Snow, Mankind, Road Dogg, and Billy Gunn would be entertaining. But nope. For this match, let's make it a fun tag team match. Let's just make it entertaining, fun, and show these two teams at their best instead of just having this sloppy tag team match. Then we get the main event. The original main event was Triple H versus Austin versus The Rock, but sadly Austin's neck did not do well, and they had to replace him with Big Show. And it wasn't even done right. It was more like Big Show was just picked out of a random hat and just instantly. And it led to possibly one of the most pointless WWF runs of all time. Don't get me wrong. Big Show is not a bad WWF champion. He had a second run and it was with the title, and it was much better. At least he had Paul Heyman to help, and at least he had a good feud with Brock Lesnar. However, this just doesn't make sense. So I was thinking of replacing Big Show with Test. So it's Test versus Triple H, the champion, versus The Rock. And let's make this match fun, exciting, just 16 minutes of hell. And Test wins. Test wins the WWF Championship. Yeah, that's right. Test, my man, and the fourth most liked babyface of 1999 of WWF wins the WWF Championship. Yeah, for the first and only time. He beat Triple H and The Rock. That's awesome. I wish that would happen in real life, but sadly, real life kind of sucks. And sadly, we have to deal with Vince McMahon's bad decisions. But anyways, let's talk about. But anyways, woo, man, that was a rough pay-per-view to. Man, that was like a rough pay-per-view to just rebooked. This one sucked, but. But I have learned that this is fun, and I hope you guys like this one, and I hope you guys have a great time. And I am back, baby. So, see you guys later.